Hello everyone, it's Miss Kim and Miss Kaitlyn, and we're coming to you today from the castle room. And we thought that we would talk about some trees in winter and what happens with the trees in winter. So we have a tree for all seasons. I'll let Miss Kaitlyn hold that one. And we have the story of snow. And we have Snowflake Bentley. And we're going to read A Tree for All Seasons, but we will show you some pictures from the other books. And on the back of this, it shows a maple tree and all the seasons. So we're going to mostly talk about winter. Year after year, a maple tree changes from season to season. Can you name those seasons that are on these trees? In winter, and that's what we're in right now, the tree is bare. It looks dead, but it is alive and well. Many things are happening. Squirrels nap in the cozy tree hole. See a squirrel napping in there. A little bird sits on a branch and calls its name. Chickadee-dee-dee. You might see some of these birds outside. Look closely at this tree branch. The bumps at the tips are buds. They will open into leaves when the weather gets warmer. You can see. So if you have a maple tree near you, you can go out and look at it now in the winter. As winter ends, nights are still cold, but days are getting warmer. It is a perfect time for farmers to collect sugar maple sap. And that won't be happening probably for about, what, Kaitlyn?
I'm not sure.
Another 2 months, yeah. Maybe? Like maybe around February or March. The sap has no color until it is boiled. Then it becomes dark, sweet maple syrup. What a treat for pancakes and waffles. And this is how they collect it.
Well, now I'm hungry for pancakes.
Oh, maybe we should read a book about pancakes.
We should.
Pancakes.
If you give a pig a pancake?
Oh, yes. Ooh. We have many pancakes. I think there's a Tommy DePaulo one too called Pancakes.
I think there is.
Spring brings warmer weather. And that's when you might see what they call buds on the trees. But we're not quite ready for spring. We still have some more winter.
I'm ready for spring.
I am ready for spring.
I don't think Mother Nature is ready for spring.
I don't think so. We still have some cold weather to get through. Spring also brings rain, and you might start to see some green leaves on the tree. And that usually happens, what? About
usually like
April, May sometimes. In summer, the maple tree is covered with dark green leaves. So that's when we get shade from the trees. And there's that little chipmunk. He's living in the tree. I think we have some maple trees around us that squirrels live in. Mm-hmm. In autumn, the tree's leaves turn bright colors. If you remember, we did a few activities with some leaves. We read some leaf books. Did the leaves change color in Indiana?
They did. Mm-hmm.
Autumn brings chilly days and nights. Bugs crawl under the tree's bark where they will sleep through the cold weather. So right now there's some sleeping bugs and some sleeping squirrels in the trees. And the squirrels like to hide nuts and berries down in the grass. If you play in the leaves, you'll hear crunch, 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 but don't worry about making noise. The maple tree won't wake up again until spring. So I'll show you that winter picture again, because we have an activity downstairs that you can pick up at the front desk that's to make a winter tree like that. So we'll show you some more pictures here that we have.
All right. right, this one is The Story of Snow. And here, Miss Kim, if you want to hold it, you can probably get a better angle of the camera.
And you can see on the back, there's lots of snowflakes.
Wow.
And they're all different.
They are all different.
So I'll show you some pictures from here. This kind of shows you how snow starts. And it says it starts with a speck.
Wow.
Just a speck. Up in the clouds. And then the speck becomes the center of a snow crystal. So you can see how it grows. Even though we see the great big piles of snow, they're really a bunch of little crystals. And here's a whole bunch of different crystals. And if you go out and you grab some snow and you look at it with a magnifying glass, you'll be able to see some of those crystals in it. So that's something that you can check out here at the library. We have it in our space room.
Then we have Snowflake Bentley.
And this was a man who, as a little boy, he loved snow. So what he's famous for is using this thing here. I don't know if you know what that is, but this is an old-fashioned camera. I don't know if you'd probably have to go to a museum to find those.
Probably.
And his mother had bought it for him, and he became fascinated with photographing snowflakes. So I'll show you some pictures. He'd have to do it outside in the snow, because what happens with snow when it comes inside?
It melts.
It melts. So he would put it on this thing, which is called a plate, and he would take a picture of it. And he's pretty famous because that's when people discovered that snowflakes weren't just round piles of snow. They were all different sizes and different crystals. So he took pictures and he showed people with this thing, which is a projector. Our projectors look very different. So he was from Vermont, and we have the book here, Snowflake Bentley, if you want to study a little bit more about him.
Sometimes I like to take pictures of the snowflakes with my phone camera because I can zoom in super close on them to see the different patterns.
Oh,
so maybe that would be cool too if you could borrow your parents' phone, or like if you have an iPad or something that can take pictures. Zoom in on those snowflakes that you see either on your window or on the ground. Try to see if you can find different ones.
Oh, that would be a really neat experiment to do. So we will see you later. We hope you enjoyed hearing about a tree for all seasons. And again, you can pick up the activity downstairs at the library. We'll see you later.